Morning, everybody. It's September 10th, and I have a relatively flat section of trail, so I thought I'd give you a song this morning, and I'll give you a trail update. This is an appropriate song for a long trail walk where I'm out by myself most of the time. See them tumbling down, pledging their love to the ground. Lonely but free I'll be found, drifting along like a tumbling tumbleweed. Cares I have left them behind, nowhere to go but I'll pine. Go where the trail will wind, drifting along like a tumbling tumbleweed. I know when night is done, that a new world's born at dawn. I'll be moving along, deep in my heart is a song. Out on the range I belong, drifting along like a tumbling tumbleweed. I'll be moving along, deep in my heart is a song. Out on the range I belong, drifting along like a tumbling tumbleweed. All right, everybody. Couple updates. My tent did successfully dry out in the shelter last night, but I didn't sleep well. A couple animals visited me. One of them was a flying squirrel nibbling on something on the floor. I scared it away. But the big one was a porcupine. And that porcupine came in the cabin, in the shelter, and it crawled up in the roof in a little section. It was like chomping on a piece of the wood there all night. And I shined a light at it. I tried to scare it. I almost scared it away. One point I hit it lightly on the tail. It kept showing me his tail with all the spines out, and he'd go quiet for a little bit, then he'd start gnawing. Eventually I was just exhausted and went to sleep. That was last night. I saw my first northbounder in a week and a half this morning by the name of Late Night, and he still feels he can make it. Sorry, my arm's getting tired here. I'm just going to switch off. So he's going 30 miles a day. I'm doing about 20. I think, well, me another time, but he's gotten up to 30 a day. It's going to slow down when he hits more challenging mountains. He knows that. I gave him good advice on public transportation in New England so he can get up to Katahdin and flip, because I think that's what he's going to need to do. But I don't want to discourage him. He's going north and doing well, so all the best to him. I'm with a number of other hikers. The two I was hiking with before, their names are Prom Night and Dairy Free, nice couple. They're about a day and a half behind me because they took a day off back there at the town, Delaware Water Gap. There's another couple, very nice, Vortex and Magic. Vortex was actually in the Army cavalry unit, sister unit to when I was in, so we had Fort Lewis, so we had things to talk about. And they've been hiking parallel to me. I didn't see them yesterday. I saw them yesterday and today, I'll correct that. But I saw their hammocks, because I typically leave earlier and I pass them. They're behind me now. But then at the end of the day, they'll hike longer and pass me, that sort of thing. So they're very nice, and I'll, have lunch with them or see them once in a while. And then from the northbounder, again, I've heard confirmation that there's actually probably the largest bubble of southbounders about a day and 2 days ahead of me. So a lot of people I know, people with names like Zombie, Timber, Tarzan, Slow Squeeze, let's see, who else? And some people I don't know, but I've heard of, Taco, Leaf, and some others. And they're all just, a day ahead of me. So I think the odds are at some point I'll meet them. Not that I need to meet people, but it's nice to see people once in a while, especially if you've seen them several times on the trail. So I'm not by myself out here. But And some of them I keep contact with. I have phone, text capability, just a couple of them. I don't text them much, but just for urgency, if I needed to give them some information or they give me something on the trail, something like that, it's useful. Okay, everybody, lots of talking from me, but you got a song this morning to keep going from Pennsylvania in through Pennsylvania, heading south. Have a good day. Good evening from the Eckert shelter. There's a little small bunkhouse there, no frills, no one there except me tonight. There's a tenting area as well, but I'll make sure there's I think this will be a little easier and quicker. Little solar powered shower. It was cool, but I got a shower, changed my clothes, did a quick field wash. You can see my clothes drying there. They'll still be moist in the morning, but I'll put them on and they'll dry out quickly. It works okay. Apparently I was going to go to a hotel, but they're full. There's a wedding this weekend in town. So when I go to town, I'll just go to the Walmart to get resupply to go to the next town, which is really about 5 days away. I think my legs are fine right now. Feet, toes, okay. So I should be able to push on and then finally take a break there. It's been a while, but that's okay. I think the weather's great. I've been making good progress. Beautiful weather. Okay, everybody. Have a good evening. Bye.